Welcome to Statues.
Huh?
This advanced obstacle course is designed to test your physical endurance and strength.
Okay.
The rules are simple. The lights will turn off. You can move through the obstacle course at this time.
Oh.
However, when the lights turn on, you can look around but cannot move.
Oh.
You may move again once the lights turn back off.
This is crazy.
The lovable PJ Pug-a-Pillar will follow you. If PJ reaches you, your
main topic of discussion after Project Playtime's release, besides how fucking laggy the game was, is what monster we could be seeing next. And me and my bro would talk about this a lot, and we came to the conclusion that they're very limited with their options. Like, there's a reason why they had to throw in Boxy Boo, and that's because unless they want to do something stupid like reveal a monster before the main game does, or just make a killer that wouldn't even be canon to the lore, they're gonna have to make another original character, which is fine by me. But clearly, they don't plan on it, because in the official monster poll, they are desperate, man. They have options like Poppy, which you can put her across a soccer field, Kissy, who's already a skin, Daisy, who may as well not exist, Braun, which is like, can we see him in the main game first? They got so desperate, they even put characters that are already in the game. They're willing to do duplicates. Jokes aside, Project Playtime will probably make more original characters for their game in the future, and they did confirm the Chapter 3 monster to be playable in the future as well, but they're just trying to get some familiar faces in there because that's what the people want, and that's what's going to give them the money. With that said, I think we can all agree, besides them saying, here's a bigger version of Candy Cat, he wants to kill his creators, the only two good options on this list are PJ Pug-a-Pillar and Bunzo Bunny. And I am being so truthful when I tell you this. I don't want them. I don't want them. The monsters in this game are supposed to be the real deal. The big guys, the ones that have to crouch under doors. These guys can just walk straight through them. They're so small, I don't think they fit. I can beat both of them in a boxing match, 2-on-1. I don't want to see their face on the Phase 3 promo. So PJ was confirmed, and Bunzo was like leaked somewhere. I can't find anything on it, but I swore I saw in a YouTube video he was like in the file. I saw this coming, but I'm also surprised because PJ is the most obvious choice. He's popular, he's the biggest out of the monsters we don't already have. But I'm surprised because I didn't think they would go through the effort of making a monster that wouldn't just punch you, you know? So I'm not mad. I'm actually excited to see where they go with this, and that's why I'm making this video.
It's showtime!
As I've stated before, PJ is a completely different ballgame compared to the other three monsters. I can't see him being a normal monster. There's no way in hell he is playing even similar to the other three. He's gonna be a real game changer when it comes to gameplay, and I'm really playing into that. I'm gonna have PJ play exactly how he does in his first appearance. When the lights are on, the survivors can move. When the lights are off, the survivors can't move. And if they do, PJ will get a huge speed and damage boost. I'm kidding, but if they actually do that, I'm
Pulling up to Mob Games HQ.
However, I wasn't kidding about the fact that PJ should and will be different. I'm going to make PJ a slow stalker-like character, a character where when you first see him, your first instinct won't be to run, and you could probably stall him for some time, but the chase will go on for a while, and it will probably end up with you in the slammer with the little huggies. With that said, PJ will be the slowest monster, being only a little faster than your average survivor's sprint. When most monsters catch up very quickly, it'll take PJ a minute. He'll be on your trail, but after a good roll or so, it'll take him a little while longer to catch up to you compared to other monsters. However, to make up for this, just like survivors, PJ does not need to crouch down in low areas, like doors, vents, low conveyor belts. When every other monster would need to crouch down, slowing down the chase, PJ will stay at the same speed, meaning survivors might want to avoid low-hanging areas, or else it could be their death. Collision is something that every character in this game should have, but it is mandatory for PJ. They even confirmed it. Like, it's confirmed. You can get on top of him and ride him. So PJ will be a moving wall, an obstacle that you're gonna have to jump over. This man is long. He may not even see you, and you'll be jumping over him to get to your next destination. This also makes him a lot better in those tight spaces because you can't just walk through him like you would with Huggy. He is in your way. He is chasing you, and the only way to go is forward. As for when you ride him and you're on top of him, I don't know how they're gonna figure that in game, but with my version, you press the crouch button, he'll do a little shake, whoever's on top of you gets off. Pressing and holding down space will grant PJ with his caterpillar physics. This makes it so whenever you touch an object, you will stick to it and you will just climb along just like he does in Chapter 2. The best example I can give of this really working is that the conveyor belts in Toy Factory, he can just sort of crawl over that instead of jumping, and he obviously can't go up a wall. He just, like a real caterpillar, he'll just get stuck like halfway up the wall. He won't really make it far, and when you let go of the jump button, he will fall down. Not quickly, he'll just like slowly, like, you know, fall down.
It's scary, it's black, it's gonna destroy you.
The main attack is gonna be a little bit different than the others. Obviously he's gonna be biting you, but I was thinking this time it can be a charged attack where just clicking it once will do less damage than your average attack. Holding it a little bit will do a normal amount of damage, like kind of like compared to Huggy. And then holding it max will do like, I don't know, 50% damage. I'm making him a heavy hitter because it's probably hard to catch people as him. He'd probably be a very hard monster to play as, so I'm rewarding you with great damage. You just gotta make sure you hold down that trigger and charge up your bite.
Did you pray today? Did you pray?
Okay, so we made PJ incredibly slow. We made him able to quickly traverse things that other monsters would have trouble with, and we gave him a lot of damage. But what's the icing on the cake for the whole stalker premise? Well, it's actually being able to stalk someone, while also tying in the fact that he's just a dog. Now, if you've been around for a while, which you definitely haven't if you're watching this video, you know that my profile picture isn't there because I'm a furry. I'm not a furry, I promise. I don't, please. Don't call, please. Don't even, no, don't, stop. Stop, get those negative thoughts out, please. I'm not a furry, okay? Please. My 10-year-old personality was hating furries, okay? Please. Anyway, I was saying it's not there because I'm a furry, it's there because I play dinosaur games, and we're gonna use a mechanic from one of those games. A game a lot of people hate right now, called The Isle. Okay, let's make a PJ skin. We need a reference, Alright. Colors. Yeah. Right down. Yeah. Get some purples. We use those now. Get some purples. Here we go. Blue purples here. Right, purple. Eyes black. Alright. PJ, come on, stand me. What's there? This one, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, PJ. Okay. Alright, this is the closest we're gonna get to an Isle video until the next update. If I can make these guys come on land. Oh my, this game looks beautiful. Wow. Yo, if this isn't stalling for 10 minutes, I don't know what is, bro. Yeah, he's right. So to the demonstration. PJ's second ability is being able to walk up to the footprints that players leave behind. Even if you have Shadow Walker, you will at least leave 2 footprints for PJ to sniff. And when you sniff said footprints, it will be exactly like the Isle, where they light up, and they last much longer and appear much more frequently for that one player that you sniffed, allowing you to track them down, find them, and eventually kill them.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
I know I did the second ability before the first ability. I made a pretty bad mistake. I put the first ability, which was the being able to latch onto things and climb around, into the passive abilities, and I'm not that skilled of an editor to like delete this and move it to another place without having to redo a huge majority of the video. And this has already taken like 2 months because I worked on it one day like 2 months ago, and then I'm just finishing it now to get it out before the new Project Playtime season, just in case PJ's in that. So
9/11 was bad.
And now that I'm finally done stalling and yapping and making you guys watch stuff you don't want to so I can reach the 10-minute mark for my own satisfaction, I'd say we're done. Final notes: 2 skins I want for PJ, a hot dog skin and the lazy caterpillar, the thing that was living in the apple, and make PJ unlockable in the battle pass for free. Just like give us something to work towards. Don't just throw us a bone. See what I did there?